You're welcome back from that break. You're still listening to news across the world, reaching you from 588.7 of Iroyin. Away from the local scene, let's move on to the foreign stories. Center-left socialist candidate Antonio Jose Seguro takes a convincing win over the far-right rival Andre Ventura in Sunday's Portuguese presidential election, according to official results, with 99% of votes counted. He becomes the first president from the socialist camp in 20 years and now returns to the forefront of national politics. In his victory speech, he promised to be a demanding and vigilant president, but never a counterpower. 63-year-old Seguro secured a 5-year term in Lisbon with 66.7% of the vote, compared with 33.3% of Ventura's Chega party. In Portugal, the presidency is largely a figurehead with no executive authority. Traditionally, the head of the state remains above party politics, acting as a mediator to resolve dispute and ease tensions. Still on the foreign scene, the head of Iran Atomic Energy Agency, Mohammed El-Salami, has said Tehran is prepared to dilute its stockpile of highly enriched uranium if sanctions against Iran are lifted following indirect talks with Washington. The statement did not specify whether Islami was referring to all international sanctions on Iran or only those imposed by the United States. The offer comes as the whereabouts of more than 400 kilograms of highly enriched uranium Iran possessed before last year's conflict with Israel and the U.S. remains unknown. Before Israel and U.S. strikes on its nuclear facilities in June last year, Iran had been enriched with uranium to 60%, far exceeding the 3.67% limit allowed under the 2015 nuclear agreement with world powers. That into foreign news, and up next is our business news.
Diamond FM Business News.
In a business update today, Japanese stocks surged to a record high today as Prime Minister Sani Takachi's Liberal Democratic Party (LDP) baked in a historic election victory. The LDP secured 316 out of 465 seats in Sunday's election, the first time a single party has won a two-thirds lower house majority since Japan's parliament was established in its current form in 1947. The Japan Innovation Party, the LDP's coalition partner, won in 36 more constituencies, taking their combined total to 352 seats. The resounding mandate is a gamble that paid off for Takechi, who now faces the challenge of reviving Japan's moribund economy and tackling cost of living woes. That ends our business news. Up next is our entertainment news.
Diamond FM Entertainment News.
In our entertainment news, famous Nigerian actress Faithia Williams Balogun has announced the passage of her mother. She made the announcement a few hours after her 55th birthday party. The actress today disclosed that her mother passed away on the eve of a party on Sunday, but the sad news was kept away from her until after the ceremony. She, however, urged her fans and the general public to keep her and her siblings in prayer. It's could be recalled that Faithia held birthday party in Lagos on Sunday. Celebrities of the event included Funke Akindele, singer Pasuma, Kazeem Adeoti, Wumi Ajiboye, among others. That in entertainment news. Up next is
Diamond FM Sports News.
From the exciting world of sport today, The Falconet of Nigeria will head to Dakar tomorrow for the clash with the Lionesses of Senegal. Senegal will host Nigeria in the second leg of the 2026 FIFA World Cup third qualifying round tie in Dakar on Saturday. Nigeria won the first leg 1-0 courtesy of Kindness in Ifeanyi's 51-minute header. The Falconet will travel to Lagos from Abeokuta, where they will connect a flight to Dakar. Moses Aduku's side needs at least a draw to advance to the next round. The aggregate winner will face either Guinea-Bissau or Malawi in the final qualifying round. Still from the exciting world of sport. 3 clubs have secured their places in the CAF Champions League quarterfinals as the 2025-2026 group stage moves closer to its final round. This comes following the conclusion of the group stage match day 5 fixtures played on Sunday. The 3 clubs that have secured qualification for the CAF Champions League quarterfinals are Pyramids, Al Hilli and Stade Malien. Pyramids lead Group A with 13 points after 4 wins and 1 draw. They remain unbeaten and still have 1 match to play in the group stage in the coming days. Similarly, Al Hilli secured qualification from Group B after reaching 9 points. That's it from the exciting world of sport. With that, we've come to the end of news across the world. But before we go, here's a recap of the major highlights. President Tinubu assures Nigerians that the country will overcome terrorism, banditry. Occupying National Assembly protest begins in Abuja over e-transmission of election result. 7 kidnapped Kwara construction workers regain freedom. On the foreign scene, centre-left Antonio Seguro wins Portuguese election runoff. In business news, Japanese stocks surge as Takechi secures historic election victory. In entertainment news, actress Faith Balogun loses mother on eve of birthday party. From the world of sport, Super Falconet fly to Dakar tomorrow ahead of World Cup qualifier against Senegal clash. For today in history, did you know that on this day in 2010, Nigeria's National Assembly passed a resolution designating the then Vice President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan as acting president of the country, invoking the doctrine of necessity during President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua's prolonged illness. Again, for today in history, did you know that on this day in 2010, Nigeria's National Assembly passed a resolution designating that the then Vice President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan as acting president of the country, invoking the doctrine of necessity during President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua's prolonged illness? Now you know. For information about happenings around you, kindly contact them at the FM newsroom number on 091 6062 7526. One more time, 091 6062 7526. The news across the world was edited by Abiodun Akinwumi, and my name is Omonike Babatunde. Thank you for listening to your shining Supreme station, and please stand by for the news in Yoruba language.